is not only a direct attack on human dignity, it's a serious threat to our national security.
We urge the president to up his game.
What we saw in Syria should shock the conscience of the world.
Assad also issued a stern warning about Western retaliation. Chaos and extremism will spread. The risk of a regional war exists.
Welcome back to the World War III pregame show. Another showdown in the Middle East for America. This, of course, piggybacking on classic matchups with Iraq, Afghanistan, and most recently, Libya. The undefeated America is steamrolling its way to world domination, and the question is, will anyone be able to stop them? Will Syria represent the revival the Arabs have been looking for? Reverend G, what are your thoughts?
Well, first of all, praise the Lord, okay? Another war is on the horizon. I could not be more excited. Let's take a look at America's track record. We've had to overcome a lot. We've got conspiracy theorists just popping up left and right. And, of course, terrorism.
Yeah,
we can't forget about terrorism. Threatening our freedom every single day. But the wild card here that nobody saw coming and not a lot of people are talking about is Israel. Their involvement in all of this. I mean, come on, guys. We all saw what happened in Palestine.
What they're doing in Palestine.
Right? No, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. No, I mean, it's ruthless stuff going on over there, folks. You know, they're acting like beasts. They're beasts. All right? Now, with Israel's support from the sidelines, Syria's in some real hot water here.
KK, how do you see this one playing out?
Well, B-Man, I am glad you asked. You see, it can go down like this. If the U.S. goes on the offensive and attacks Syria, then Syria's only option will be to launch a Hail Mary downfield to Israel. But we all know that Israel has one of the best defenses in the world. Yeah. And Big Ben Netanyahu says he's prepared for any scenario. Israel will respond. And they will respond with strength.
Ooh, I'd have to agree with my man KK, fellas. It doesn't seem like Syria stands much of a chance against the undefeated U.S. and Israel, even with help from Russia in the backfield and China on special teams. Syria is going to need a lot more than a Hail Mary to bring down these Zionists.
Okay, whoa, I would not count out Syria this early in the game, guys.
Really?
I just wouldn't. I would not. It is irresponsible, okay? They have the home field advantage. Assad and his men have strategically positioned themselves all along the goal line, and they have chemical weapons, folks, and they are not afraid to use them.
Oh, okay. Are you joking me?
No,
You're joking
I'm not
now
joking.
with everybody?
I'm not kidding.
First of all, folks, let's get something straight here, okay? The U.S. of America wrote the book on chemical weapons, okay? Let's start with Agent Orange in Vietnam.
White phosphorus in Iraq?
And depleted uranium.
Okay, fine. But, hey, let's not forget about Iran and Hezbollah. They're ready to strike back and bring the fire to Israel. They've been watching closely, they will be watching closely, and they are watching closely. Okay, no. And they are ready to back up Syria at the click of a grenade.
No, get out of here. No, you're joking. You're lying to everybody. Okay, listen, look, guys, Iran's not a threat, okay? And America's got no mercy, so we're protected, all right? Since World War II, United States, let's take a look at their track record. Who've they bombed? Libya, Iraq, Afghanistan,
Korea,
Cuba,
Laos,
Grenada,
Indonesia,
Guatemala,
Vietnam,
Peru,
El Salvador,
Cambodia,
Nicaragua,
Lebanon.
Do drone strikes count as bombs?
Somalia,
Panama,
Iran! We bombed Iran!
Kuwait,
Yugoslavia,
Bosnia,
Sudan,
and the U.S. is the only country ever to drop a nuclear bomb.
2 nuclear bombs.
Right. And who has Iran bombed? I rest my case. USA all the way. Thank you very much. Democracy is reaching.
Wow, boy, oh boy. We are just getting started here, folks. Is this the beginning of World War III, or is the USA just posturing? Does anyone care about what's happening in Fukushima?
No, of course not.
One thing's for certain, the psychopaths are in control. For Fernando Diaz, KK Costner, Reverend Garth Crooks, I'm Bert Rothschild saying good night and God bless America.
Well, like I was saying, she's still in the room tied up.
I just have this pain going
like
through the back of my head, out the front of my
head.
Should we leave him like that, or?
Yeah, leave him. He's good. He'll be here tomorrow.
He's good.